line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. Finish to the run all the way into the end zone.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at
no gain that time, but it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
To throw on 3rd down, Grant. Escaping the pressure right. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. Brought in over the middle by Grant. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. Now it's Breida. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Here's Tua. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. On first down, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Grant. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
Back at the 22-yard line.
On 3rd down, Grant. Buying time to his left. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Tua. And Wilson has it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's Gaskin. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
At the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
They run it with Jacobs. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
32-yard line.
Now a play fake. Carr. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Kyle Van Noy in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the foot. Great field position.
Mike 50. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Check. 17.
On first down, here's Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 34-yard.
Flushed out right. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Matt Breida, as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This one fielded at the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bobby McCain. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
He was brought down by Trayvon Mullen. It's a gain of 4.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flush to his right. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. Bye-bye, Beasley. He's at the 30. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The ball carrier.
Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Gain of a yard.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down right around the 18-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Now 4th down.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Let's go!
Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Daniel Carlson on 4th.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Breida. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Tua sets up to pass it. Rolling to his left. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a give to Breida. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. Back now in Miami. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Raekwon Davis on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up
on second and 9. Carr is complete left side to Aguilar.
That's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Aguilar has it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed-out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route-running savvy.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. They got to get to the 23 here on third.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And
now Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progression, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Carr completes it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Reception here by Ruggs. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have moved out in front. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You handed it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd.
This is Breida. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough. Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Tagovailoa. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Corey Littleton in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
At the 23-yard line.
They run with Breida. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
Eric Harris up to make the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. They'll roll him out right. It's complete to Grant. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a carry for Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. So it was the defense that jumped, and that'll move them 5 yards closer.
Wonder how they did it. What if they twitched a little bit up front, you know, a little subtle head movement the officials didn't detect, but they got it done. Now they're 5 yards closer for their field goal attempt.
What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
Dolphins.
A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.